Hey folks, this is Vagrant. Welcome back to Expedition 33 and welcome back to Lumiere. We're currently hanging out with just Ciel and Minoko because Minoko went a little bit crazy, maybe a little bit biggy, and decided to burst through a big wall as a ice monster kind of thing. Was maybe a little bit overzealous, but he was very sad about it and very upset, so I forgive him instantly. I just can't stay mad at people who are sad. It's a real weakness. It really is. This is why I can't see human beings, because then they just act sad. I'm like, I'm done. I'm out. I've got nothing left. Anyways, off we go on an adventure. Towards yet another one of these. Oh, it's a new one as well. Fading man. I have nothing but time, I suppose, to sit and think. What are you? These days, I'm just a man who sits and thinks. When she was young, she'd get sad thinking about mortality. But when I asked her about sadness, her answer surprised me. Who are you talking about? The Paintress? She paints. She wasn't scared of death itself. She was just sad because there were more works of art than she'd ever be able to see in her lifetime. So many fables from around the world that she'd never be able to collect, to bring to life in her workshop. All the beauty in the world she'd never get to experience. And that saddened her. I encouraged them to believe that their dreams are within their grasp, but she proved me a liar. She did love to challenge me. Of all of them, she and I are most alike. All of them? It's important to remember the ones we love, to keep them alive in our minds when they are far away. Far, far away. Are you from old Lumiere? I paint them so I can remember them, remember their faces. The man has gone silent. It sounds like he was maybe her teacher, or even a parental figure or something like that. Taught them to all chase their dreams, and then her dream was madness. I mean, there's got to be a reason. I suspect there is a proper reason for the Gamage and for everything she's doing. I don't think it's just going to be, I hate people, grrr, I'm going to kill them all every year. It's going to be more than that.
Doesn't that look like one of Esquier's stones?
Oh, yeah.
Let's bring him a gift. I was surprised you agreed so readily to Verso's plans.
He seems to be our best bet for now. We lack too much information.
Do you trust him?
I trust that he wants to reach the Paintress, so for now, our interests are aligned.
He has been helpful. Still, I have this feeling he's hiding something.
Minoko, how did you meet Verso?
I don't really remember. I feel like I've always known Verso.
He mentioned traveling with other expeditions.
Quite a few.
How many? What happened to them?
What happened to them?
Maybe ask Verso when we find him.
Yeah, okay. Finding them comes first. Any idea what this is?
I'm afraid not. This is my first time here as well.
"58. They were the ones that Verso was traveling with.
I believe so. They made it surprisingly far. An axon. Interesting. Verso is...
Is this true? Mael's with him.
We need to go. Now.
Verso would never harm her.
Can you stand? Monoko gets a bit carried away sometimes.
My back hurts, but I'm fine.
Good. The others are probably heading towards the center of the city. We'll rejoin them there.
Feels like home.
Yeah. Feels like home. You okay?
Monoko fits well in the disaster expedition, eh?
Yeah. It does. After you.
What's going on? What are you hiding?
Speaking of home, where do you live in Lumiere?
Above a bakery near the center. Angelique's Boulangerie. I ate there every morning. I wonder if it's still there.
It's called Mathilde's now. When this is over, you should go and visit.
Do I have Noko in my party? No, I was just going to double team it. Interesting. He's got some decent ones anyway. I think that's fine. What is Verso hiding? And why is the game being such a little tease about it that he was not going to tell me? He's got some link to the Paintress, and they were talking about... It's something to do with Mael as well. I don't know. Maybe Gustav was never the older guy. Maybe Verso's the older guy. And Mael looks to me like the woman that's with him. You know, the one with the mask. I said that since the start. Ah, no, there's something going on. It's mighty fishy. Hello? Hello? Okay. Two-man squad. Maybe it's worth dropping one and just carrying the single buff ones, you know? Probably is, actually. You know, the ones that make me super strong when I'm on my own lonesome. I don't really remember how to play you, buddy, if I'm honest. Just in that one because I thought more hits would level me up more, but it actually didn't, so. Oh, pretty good.
That's better.
No, so we skip turn.
Ready to go.
Oh, never mind. Burn out a little bit too fast, unfortunately. No, excuse me. Scusi, ma scusi.
I never said there was treasure. Nice.
There you go, buddy. Treasure. Whee. Oh. Oh.
Melanie, 5th of February. The Brigadiers are overdue from their mission to the monolith, and we've lost half our remaining fighting strength to these creatures and their relentless assault. All adults have taken up arms, but I'm a bookkeeper. What am I supposed to do? Count them before they slaughter us? We've hidden the children. At least they're warm and dry in the cellars, but rations are running low. Things are calmer now at the hospital, but that's because most die before we can get to them. I guess I'm living out of pure stubbornness at this point. Survival isn't really survival anymore. Everyone's so quiet lately. Afraid we'll draw attention. Sometimes I talk to myself just to hear another human voice. Trevor, you promised I could die before you. You promised.
So she was surviving an old Lumiere, in Lumiere post-fracture. Right, well that, by the way, was the old key. If you don't remember, the old key, we got it from the festival in like episode 1 or episode 2 or whatever it was. You know, right at the start of the game. So that's pretty cool. Finally paid off.
Flames on me.
Let's carve a path.
Okay, you do need a heal, so there you go. Lovely jubbly.
Let's dance.
Not gonna lie, I expected the other one.
On me.
Not doing a great job there, but it's fine. It's fine. About to get it all back again anyway. Pew pew! Absolutely blasting.
Ready to go.
There we go, full health. That's a big old burn, actually. This way. I'm vibing with the left, and I'm paranoid about missing anything after last time as well. Feels a bit unnecessary. We've not really had an explanation for the giant weapons, have we, at this point in time, as to why they're here in the first place. Oh, okay. That's weird.
Watch out, Mael.
That's better. Finesse and grace.
On the plus side, with the gradient counter, it doesn't seem to matter if I if I just spam the button like crazy. It's not like a parry or something where there's like serious timing. I can just smack the button and it's absolutely fine. Damn. These burns are crazy. Absolutely racking them up.
We're a pretty good team. Verso? Verso? Putain. Where did he go?
Okay.
So, where did you go? I need to find Lune and Ciel, quickly.
It is finally time. Hey, Noko. Well, it is finally time to use the last stand ones. It is finally the time. So we want... What are they called again? I don't remember, really. What are they called? Does anyone remember? There's a name for them. They've all got like a similar name. Oh, Last Stand. Eh. Are they that good? They're quite low level, is the concern. It's only shell and excel. Ah, screw it. I think it's fine. Yeah. It's only shell and a few other things. It doesn't seem like a big... Ooh, wait a second. I've wondered why this was a thing. It's so we can flip a flute over here. Flip a flute being the official term, of course.
Great.
That is great. Good job, Mael. Oh. Be funny if you had completely neglected Mael until this point in the game, though, and then you ended up in this situation. Whoops, it is.
En garde.
Got that. Hey, heal on kill is so good, man. It's so good. Just for wandering around the world, moving around, keeping yourself going. It's like a little blue pill of happiness, you know? But even better, because there's less social stigma. Not that I would know anything about that. Obviously. Obviously. I mean, I wouldn't really, but that's not the point. Anyways, I feel like I'm getting into an awkward topic here. Let's just shuffle on. I feel they've underrated how powerful she is and what she can do solo. But like I said, like maybe you've neglected her entirely up till this point, and she's super weak. Maybe I should parry those. There's something so satisfying about doing the shooting and just shooting, just blasting away like a lunatic. Here we go. 3 enemies, that's more like it. Now, as... do I have any... I've got defenseless on everyone. I don't think I've got... Oh yeah, I've got medium fire damage. Okay, fencer's flurry, that sounds good. That was alright.
Let's dance.
Ah, a little bit too late.
Okay.
Let's try again.
That's better.
A little bit too early. Okay, it's actually gonna die.
Nice.
Oh, I died. I just wanted to parry it, man. Oh god, as if that's how I go down. And I was in aggressive mode as well. So I hate that when it pops up. Oh, you can change the difficulty, by the way. You idiot. You absolute noob. Sigh. I'll just dodge, grumble, grumble.
Let's spill some ink. Ready to parry.
I'm not ready to parry. I'm not allowed. Parrying is... God damn. Parrying is banned. It's a lot of damage.
Time to hit big. Finesse and precision.
I'm not gonna lie. Didn't mean to do that attack. But that's okay.
Let's spill some ink.
You burning? Yep. Times 10. I don't know, did my free aims put burns on or something? Because there's a lot of burning going on here.
Great.
Apply rush for 3 turns on battle start. That seems really good. Although, it seems really good, but in my ideal setup, we get rush anyway for the first 5 turns, so that makes it seem a little bit less exciting.
Nice.
Level 9. Level 9's for bebes. For bebes. Hey. No. Yeah. I'm sort of doing it. I don't think it worked though. Did it work? It did not.
Dance.
There we go. Finally.
Let's spill
Got some effort that one. Attack it again, haven't I? Yep.
Let's dance.
Get perfect dodged, baby.
Flames. On me. That's better. That's better. Okay. On me. Okay.
He's doing a new one. What's going on? You can't just change up your attack like that.
Flames.
It's so mean. You better not. Do a double and then do a triple, and there's no sign that you're gonna change them. Look, if you're gonna try to kill me, at least do it in a wholesome way. You can't just do whatever you like. Just come about your kills honorably. Like a Jedi or something. Like a
Think I'm close.
badger. The most honorable of the backyard creatures. Yo. Okay. This is a very large area we're looking at. Just saying.
This manor's intact. Why does it feel so familiar?
Is that the manor we've been visiting during all these quests? Those little side things. I'm gonna have a little poke around first. But and I hate not floating. I'm so used to floating around. It looks so weird. Feet touching the floor? Who raised you? What's going on? This isn't okay. Oh, my feet are touching the floor right now. I don't mean to be weird about it, but I just thought you should know. Old key, maybe? No, it's at the end of a maze. Can I get into the maze? Can I get in here? No, okay.
I knew you'd open the door for her. Man.
Really, Verso? This was your plan?
Their eyes. It's all in the eyes.
How many times must you hurt our family?
No, you don't get to lecture me on family.
Why do you refuse to see I am doing this for us? Yet you insist on rushing toward death. You're trying to stop the wrong cycle.
You're doing this for yourself.
Of course. It's easier for you to think that, isn't it? Easier to betray us if I'm the villain.
So move. I'm gonna fucking kill him.
You haven't told her the truth. Have you, son?
Sorry we're late. We were busy doing a bit of reading. Were you planning on sharing that this man, the man who murdered our team, is your father?
Family is not my favorite topic. Right, can we talk about this later? I'd really like for you all to survive this.
I'm annoyed that I only realised in like the last, like just before it popped up in the quest, basically.
You forced us to this point.
God damn, the wind up.
That's better.
Got a parry at the end though. I think Mael is his daughter, as in Verso's daughter. Or it's something like that. They've all got the exact same eye colour, that very like shiny, icy kind of coloration. There's something going on about that. And Mael is like, there's a cycle going on, and the woman in there is like the painted version of Mael. I don't know what's going on, but there's something in that sort of arena going on.
Flames. On me.
A storm.
Renoir, this is what you get, son. You killed my boy.
elements. Converge!
Let's carve a path.
Damage the heal. Oh, I don't. Mark, I guess.
Target marked.
She won't help you this time.
Ready to go. En garde.
And garde. Okay, in theory. Oh, immolation. I thought it was gonna. Well, it's not gonna quite work, is it? Oh well.
Feel the burn!
Not
I'm
impressed.
not angry, just disappointed.
Stuff.
Not angry. I'm just disappointed. God damn. I need to sort of Versos build out a little bit. It's not great right now. It needs a little bit of love.
Finesse and precision.
Come on, my L.
Tearing this family apart.
The hell?
A storm is coming.
Do I do anything about this? No? Maybe,
You should be fighting by my side.
no, a little early. I got broken instantly, basically. I think I'm gonna ignore them. God damn, Verso. That wasn't bad.
Brace yourselves.
Ah, come on.
En
I
garde.
did so much right clicking there, man.
Flames. On me.
Danger!
Oh no, wait, no. The petals. Oh no, how much? Oh no, I've made a terrible mistake. I've made a terrible mistake. We gotta heal, right? Heal self. At least you gotta
Let's
heal.
dance.
I'm actually gonna lose this.
I'm ready.
This was going okay, and then I just messed up. I just thought I'll just power through. It'll be fine. I was very wrong. But we can't Genesis, but we can Mayhem. That was alright.
Get ready.
Ah, I did it again.
Okay.
You're okay, girl. You're okay. Everything's fine.
Really need it.
Ooh, I was on the verge of messing that one up, I tell you. C, increased damage. Sure. Run to B.
Careful now.
What the hell?
Coming. Careful now. Lune, careful. Bring it on.
I'm ready. Take cover! Not looking good.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
They won't disappoint.
Ooh, that's more like it, baby. Do I have anything for B? Yeah, from fire.
I would have lived.
Nearly there. Nearly there.
Lune, watch out.
Careful, my
have to get the rhythm. Oh no, the rhythm! I forgot the rhythm.
Now's our chance.
Finish him off, Lune. Finish him off. Alarum, level 10.
Everyone all right? Okay.
Noko's broken.
Why can't you accept who you are?
What is that? Will you tell me your name?
Where did it go? No, 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 no. Alicia.
Fuck!
Oh, Dory. Thank you, mon ami.
Care to explain? Your father.
I don't think of him as my father anymore.
Still, why didn't you just tell us?
Because it's private. And it's painful and it's none of your business. I cut ties with him decades ago.
Lying by omission is still lying.
I've told you everything you need to know.
I'd rather make that determination for myself.
I think we can all understand where each other's coming from, right? He hasn't steered us wrong yet. But we're a team now. And we won't get very far if we don't trust each other.
Family's complicated.
traveled miles, spinning in circles, your blind eyes on the dial, stripping off.
The stories say that Gestrels reincarnate. Is that true? Can you bring Noko back?
Partially. We can bring Noko back to life. But not all of Noko will return. It will be a different Noko. The one you knew is gone.
I'm so very sorry, my friend. And all for naught. The Paintress heart was in that manor, and now it's gone. We have no way to access the monolith.
Expedition 58 seemed to think you knew another way.
What?
We found 58 and their journals.
So that's how you... I wasn't hiding it. If that's what you're implying. It's a dead end.
Wait, what are you talking about?
There is someone else who can help us. Excuse me. Is it true? Can you make a weapon that can pierce the barrier? Do you need something from the Axons? Do you need their hearts?
Look, to create this weapon, he needs enormous amounts of pure chroma, which is way beyond what we can get from Nevrons. The only source are Axons, yes. But like I said, that's a dead end. It's impossible.
Why? What are Axons?
They're massive creatures living on islands around the monolith. They're much stronger and much more dangerous than Nevrons. I can't die, and I still couldn't take them down.
Yet we found the corpse of one in Old Lumiere, so it's possible.
I don't know how that one died. But I'm telling you, listen to me, please. Our chances of taking them down without you lot dying are close to zero.
Close, but not zero. Death is coming either way. And as expeditioners, if we die fighting.
Wonderful pep talk.
I know.
All right, if we're going to fight the Axons, then let's be smart about it.
What do you mean?
I've had a few rough encounters with the Axons. There are 3 located on islands around the monolith, and we need at least 2 hearts to get enough chroma. One lives on a mountain too high for us to reach, so that one's out. We should start with the one to the west of the monolith. It's already been weakened by previous expeditions, right?
Yeah, good idea. Maximize our chances.
Or we embrace the challenge and pick the one in the east.
I like your spirit.
Thank you.
Did you listen to what I just said?
Right, well, a lot just happened. Oh, wait, can I listen to that journal? 58.
Expedition 58, Delphine. The behemoth is such a marvel. It has a small city on its back that I really want to explore. But the others think it's too risky, too easy to get caught by the nevs around here. Verso called this thing an axon. Apparently they are incredibly powerful, with hearts of pure chroma, utterly unkillable. Except, clearly, something did. Verso and his father, Renoir, spent years trying to kill the axons, hoping to forge their hearts into a weapon to break the barrier. But no dice. I bet the curator would love to get his hands on one of those hearts. He could easily forge such a weapon.
Okay. What has happened? We need to think about, like, what is... What's going on with the story? Can we try to piece together what's happening here, at least to some extent? We obviously don't have all of the pieces quite yet, but we have quite a lot of information. So, the girl with the mask is called Alicia, clearly. I get the feeling it's Verso's daughter. I'm leaning... It's daughter or sister. I think Mael could... I think it could be a sister. I think it's a sister thing. Renoir's his father, and clearly the woman with the long hair and the missing face and stuff in the manor is his mother, right? They seem... And because Renoir keeps talking about family, like, how could you do this to our family? So, they were at some point trying to... Like, it just said Renoir and Verso were trying to make a weapon to break through the barrier. Now, clearly they were working together, they've stopped working together. So something has convinced Renoir that breaking through the barrier will be a bad thing for their family. Verso is determined to break through the barrier and kill the Paintress, but it seems like Renoir's plan is to stop anyone from doing that. He doesn't want anyone to break through the barrier and get to the Paintress. So it's something about keeping his family alive somehow. Somehow the Paintress and this whole situation is keeping his family alive. However, how does Mael tie into that? Now, bear in mind, it was made very specifically a point that Mael is an orphan, right? It was kind of hammered over and over again. And she's got the same eyes, and she clearly looks very similar to Alicia. And when Renoir went to strike Mael, and Verso went in to protect her, he shouted, "Get back, Alicia," or something like that. He referred to Mael as Alicia. And Esquier or Minoko, whoever it was, mentioned looking the same, or, you know, she looks like her, or something like that. So clearly there is a tie there between Mael and everyone else, but the timeline doesn't make sense to me yet. Like, how could Mael be a relation to any of them, given the years? You know, they were year zero, right? Verso and his father. So how would Mael, 67 years later, be related? Unless it's just a great-great-great-granddaughter, or well, a granddaughter or a great-granddaughter or something. I don't know, but I feel like we're piecing together something. We're getting some information, slowly but surely.
All these years and you've never defeated an Axon?
They're kind of tough.
And do you think our chances are close to zero?
I didn't think you cared about odds.
Lune and I have less than a year. But Mael's different.
Yes.
Story time?
Let me think.
Come on. You've been alive for over 60 years. You must have tons of stories.
Over 100 years, actually. So, it's hard to choose.
You're 100 years old and so indecisive?
All right. Let me think. Okay, I'm going to share something deeply personal with you.
Oh, I'm so intrigued.
It's about my hair.
Your hair? That's a bit literal on the dark and personal.
Hey, I'm sharing a heartfelt secret here. Do you want the story or not?
Please, do share.
Sometime after the fracture, my hair turned completely white, like an old man. Luckily, the Gestrel village has a hairstylist quite skilled in colour treatments.
Lucky.
But he's always napping when I get there, and his apprentice always mucks things up. I'm lucky my hair's not purple this time.
Purple could be fun.
So, your turn.
That was hardly dark or personal.
White hair? Old man, I'm revealing myself here.
All you've revealed is that you're vain, and that you're really bad at making appointments.
Vain? Hey, I'm not the one with all the bracelets and rings.
Actually, my students made these bracelets for me, to remember them by. Because chances are we'll never see each other again.
Not necessarily.
I'm an optimist, but I'm also a realist. My youngest student is 6. Her parents will gommage when she's 12, and she herself won't live past 21. Her parents did the maths. They'll have 12 years as a family, and she'll experience 21 years of life. These are the choices we get to make. The earlier you have children, the more time you get to share with them, the more life they'll get to live. And every year you wait...
You're shortening your child's life.
Precisely.
You don't have any children, though.
No, I don't, but I have my students. One of my friends, Sophie, said it best. She said she loves her children so much, the best thing she could do for them is not to have them. See? Dark and personal.
Yeah, you've set the bar high.
Come back with a better story next time.
Though Verso's story was rather lacking, CL appreciates Verso slightly more than before. I've got to imagine this is going to play into something eventually. I'm seeing like a Mass Effect 2 style, you know, where depending on their relationship will determine whether they stand by Verso in a climactic moment or something like that.
Lune. Okay. We'll talk later then.
Come on, Lune. We'll be okay. Lune stands by the fire, deep in thought. Verso tries to get her attention.
Do you like dogs?
Do you like dogs?
What?
Do you like dogs?
I think you've spent too much time alone. You've forgotten how to start a human conversation.
It seems like a great way to start a conversation, honestly.
I just have this feeling you're a dog person.
Well, you're right. I had a dog named Pat.
You named your dog Paw. That's like if my parents named me Foot.
Minoka would love that.
My sister named him when we were kids. Stella. She was a gifted artist. And fiery. She definitely made the most of the time she had.
Wonder what that would be like. Can you think about... I'm sorry, I'm going to go on a tangent here. We expect as humans to now live to about 80 years old or whatever it is. 75, 80 years old. That's actually really not that old, is it? That's kind of terrifying to think about. I could be halfway through my life. Oh, that's horrifying. I don't like that at all. But we live to those ages, right? But and people talk about the age rate in, you know, like say 200 years ago, 150 years ago, and it was more like 40 to 50 on average. But the average is majorly skewed because people still kind of live to their 60s and 70s, but infant mortality rate was way higher. So a lot more people died, you know, as toddlers, as babies, as very young people, because we just didn't have the medicine to look after children and to protect them from diseases correctly, etc., etc. So the age of mortality dropped, but it wasn't actually that low. So you have to go back quite a far time. But we're kind of used to like 60, 70, 80. What if that wasn't the case? How differently would our lives and society be structured if the average age of death was like 40 or 50 or something like that, you know? How much would things shift? It's interesting to think about.
Any other siblings?
Yeah, I had a brother too, Sol. He was the oldest and everyone's favourite.
Well, sounds like my older sister. She was my father's favourite.
I'm going to Google that after this, actually, because it would have been the case maybe quite a long time ago when, you know, people didn't live as long. Bad nutrition, etc.
I'm shocked it wasn't you. Sol was a great older brother.
But as a species, we're probably designed to live to about 70, 80-ish, so...
That's actually how I met Gustav. Sol was dating his sister.
So, you knew Gustav for quite a while then?
That's an awful lot of personal questions.
It is, isn't it? All right, we can talk about me again if you want.
How generous of you.
Ask away. I'm being sincere. Go ahead, ask me anything you want. We've got all night.
Remember, you offered. Do you like monkeys?
Oh, come on.
Verso and Lune enjoy a moment together. Lune is in such a good mood she forgets to ask Verso other important questions, which Verso takes note of. For more fun together before heading back to camp. Hey, Mael.
Ready for the axons? Of course you are.
Verso approaches Mael, who's alone by the lake.
What was it like for you, growing up in Lumiere?
Aside from being a sad and lonely orphan, it was great. Although technically, everyone in Lumiere is an orphan.
How old were you when your parents passed away?
Look at their eyes.
Around 3, I guess. Yeah, I was an unwelcome surprise. They never wanted kids. And they definitely didn't want one right before their gommage.
That must have sucked. For both you and them.
Yeah, it did. Then they died. And I bounced around from family to family. I can't even remember all of them. I was kind of a weird kid, I guess.
So was I.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I was obsessed with my piano and my paint set.
I was a bit more severe than that. I used to have lots of nightmares and talk to myself. Kept running away from home all the time.
Nah, if that's weird, then we're all weird. Actually, I kind of think everyone's a weird kid in someone's eyes.
Well, I was a weird kid in everyone's eyes.
Even Gustav's.
Kind of. It's why he and his sister took me in. Nobody else wanted me. But I guess Gustav and Emma used to be weird kids too. So they liked me.
See? Everyone's weird. What's something you liked about Lumiere?
Wandering around the buildings. Nobody wanted me for any of the fancy apprenticeships. So I got stuck as a runner for the warehouses. But that turned out to be kind of nice. I got to go everywhere in the city. I probably know the place better than anyone.
Yeah? What was your favorite place?
The Hanging Gardens. Me and Gustav used to go up there a lot. Do you miss Lumiere?
Yeah. I do. Not just the place, but everything about that time. The festivals, the gardens, dancing the night away on the harbour. Before... well, all this. That home is gone. Not just the place, but also the people.
You have us now?
Yeah. And you've got me. So, you want to dance the night away?
Maybe us, Ciel.
Mael starts to open up to Verso. She feels more comfortable with him, as does Verso with Mael. Interesting that Ciel is still one behind everyone else. Mael and Verso spend time reminiscing about the past, then head back to the others. Minoko?
I'm sorry, mon vieux. We'll bring Noko back.
I know.
I'm ready. Just say the word.
When the time is right. After we've settled this.
Poor little Noko. He just wanted to be the best little merchant in the world. He was very cute. Verso approaches Minoko, who's carefully cleaning his Nevron legs.
Polishing your collection of Nev legs?
Yes. Aren't they beautiful?
Yes. I, too, find the legs of our enemies to be beautiful.
Yes, I knew you would appreciate them. You, sir, are a true connoisseur of elegant weaponry.
Why do you need to polish them anyway?
A warrior must be prepared for battle. And battle is just as much mental as physical.
Mental, eh?
Imagine you're in Nevron, and you see me charging toward you, brandishing the well-polished and gleaming leg of one of your brethren. Think of the intimidation.
True. I wouldn't want to battle anyone who's using your hairy foot as a club. More for the smell than the intimidation.
And then I transform into one of them. Ha! Intimidation and confusion. From that alone, the battle is already won. The rest is mere cleanup.
Oh, you're right. I feel thoroughly intimidated.
You should try it. Even though you can't transform, it will still strike fear in the hearts of our enemies. Look, aren't they beautiful? Here, take a leg.
That's all right. I think you've got the intimidation factor covered. We wouldn't want to be so intimidating that the Nevs run away, right? Then we wouldn't get to fight.
Fair point. I'll handle the intimidation. You handle the cleanup.
The cleanup, eh? All right. Well, in that case, want to go intimidate some stalacts? We've got some time to kill.
Yes. Well, that would definitely be quite exhilarating. But maybe later. I really need to finish polishing all these legs. I've still got 20 more to go.
I've missed you. All right, then. Come on, move over and hand me an extra cloth. Let's get these legs shining so bright they blind our enemies and send them screaming.
As they polish the Nevron legs, Minoko exuberantly bellows a war chant, and bullies Verso into singing along. They sing together with great gusto. Bless them. Lune comes over to shush them, but ends up joining the polishing effort. It takes a while, but they finally finish and head back to the others. Hey, buddy.
I'm mad.
Oh, no.
Esky.
I'm stinking mad.
About Noko.
That was mean. I thought he cared. Renoir's not being Renoir.
He's not. I know, buddy. I'm mad too.
So SK was clearly hanging out with them in the past when they were working on this weapon. Such things.
Enjoying the stars?
Stars are the apples of the sky.
I love the way you see the world.
Oh, that constellation looks like Francois.
I guess. It's very, round, like Francois?
Yes, and it's soft and fluffy, just like Francois. On the inside.
Are we talking about the same Francois? Monsieur Grumpface?
Enfant used to be all wee, but now he's all ooh.
We?
Yes, we. Back in the day, when there was nothing in the world except the four of us flying around on adventures.
Ah, I see. And, woo? How come you're not grumpy like Francois?
I am grumpy.
Oh, are you now?
I too am ooh. But I'm also wee. So the wee balances the ooh.
I love him so much.
You might say you're a bit, wee-woo, then.
You really get me, Verso.
I'm a bit, wee-woo myself. Although I'm a bit more woo than wee these days. Hey, that one looks a little like Minoko.
Oh, and if you squint and sort of scrunch up your face, that one next to it looks like Noko.
Verso and SKA feel their bond deepen after their meaningful interaction. I wonder if we'll gain a new ability for SKA because he got they spend more time looking at the stars, saying they look like things they absolutely do not look like. SKA's nonsense inspires Verso. Ah, you gain an attack. Okay. Interesting. Skills. I don't know how you change your gradient attacks actually. Oh, sorry folks, I'm tired. Clearly. How are we doing? Should have a lot, right? Can't neglect them too hard. They're not going to catch up with these three, but yeah, I'll sort of get them up a little bit. Right, I think we might have a thing to maybe spend time. Yeah, well, let's write in the journal. And we'll check up, and then we'll be done. Unless we check up twice. She spends time writing to honor his memory. She writes about old Lumiere and how their city was actually transported from the continent to the ocean. She hopes Gustav's apprentices will read it one day. I hope so too.
So, the masked person with Renoir, that's your sister? What a hard leap to make.
Her name's Alicia.
What's wrong with her? She wears a mask all the time, she never talks, and she's always staring.
She was trapped in a fire a long time ago. Damaged her face and her throat, so, yeah.
Why did they come to see me?
I don't know. That surprised me when he told me. She helped me before. I thought she'd help me again, but it seems she's chosen a different side. Family is complicated, right?
Yeah.
Do you want the armband back?
What?
I feel like a fraud wearing it, given, you know.
Wear it anyway. You said you chose your side, right?
I did. You're not upset with me?
Strangely, no. I hate secrets, but Gustav always gave people the benefit of the doubt. And your actions are what matters. I trust you.
Thanks.
He's had a lot more time to sort of develop his personality, but I also like Verso a lot more now that he's got a haircut. That's terrible, but it's true. Oh. SKA can now take you to the continent from any expedition flag. Oh, nice. It's going to make exploration way better. Okay, cool. Right, well, that's opened the world up a little bit, hasn't it? So we're heading north, but we're not going to head north. We're going to head south and go explore some things. Are we, though? I might just carry on for a little bit, honestly. Go explore later on. I think we're going to get the ability to fly, so I'm thinking maybe we just, you know, wait until we get that, basically. But I'm still going to explore along the way. I would like to go back to the start of Old Lumiere and explore the other side of that as well. But anyways, that's the thing for a future day. We'll end it there. Thank you very much for joining me. Cheers much as always. Bye-bye.